Hello everyone. My name is Mubeen Wala. I belong to Turbat Balchistan and I am a level 1 student at Rayan College. Welcome to another exciting interview session. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic, the importance of lifelong learning in a fast changing world. Technology, artificial intelligence, and new ideas are changing our lives every day. To succeed in today's world, we must continue learning throughout our lives. To help us understand this topic better, I am going to ask ChatGPT for interesting questions. So let's begin our interview.
Great introduction. I'm ready when you are.
What is lifelong learning?
Lifelong learning is the ongoing process of gaining new knowledge and skills throughout your life, not just in school or college. It's about staying curious and adapting, like learning new tech, improving communication, or picking up problem solving skills whenever life demands them.
Why is lifelong learning important today?
Because the world changes so fast. New tools, new jobs, even new ways of communicating. If people stop learning, it's easy to get stuck using old methods. Learning keeps you flexible, employable, and confident.
How is the world changing so fast?
Well, technology is a big driver. Think AI, automation, remote work, digital communication, but it's also social and global, like new industries emerging, old roles shifting, and information spreading instantly.
How can lifelong learning help people in their careers?
It helps people stay relevant, you know? You can upskill for new roles, adapt when your industry shifts, and show employers you're proactive. It also builds confidence because you can pivot instead of panic when change shows up.
Can learning new skills increase job opportunities?
Absolutely. When you pick up new skills, you open doors to roles you might not have qualified for before. It tells employers you're versatile, not stuck in one lane. Even small improvements like learning project management or a new software can make you stand out, and that builds long term career security.
Why should students continue learning even after school or college?
Because learning teaches how to think, not just what to think. After school, the world's classroom is open. New challenges, new tools, new perspectives. If students keep learning, they stay adaptable, creative, and ready for opportunities that didn't exist before.
How does technology make learning easier?
Well, it puts lessons in your pocket, online courses, tutorials, videos, interactive apps, plus AI tutors that can explain things on demand. It makes learning more flexible, more personalized, and often cheaper and faster.
What are some easy ways to learn something new every day?
Start small, like 10 minutes a day. Pick one focus, read a short article, watch a tutorial, or practice a micro skill. Use reminders, mix mediums like audio while commuting, hands on practice at home, and reflect briefly on what stuck. Little by little, those small wins add up.
How can artificial intelligence help people learn faster?
AI can personalize lessons, spot your weak spots, and give instant feedback. It can suggest resources that match your exact level, save you time searching, and keep you motivated by tracking your progress clearly. Think of AI as a study buddy, not a replacement for you.
What are some easy ways to learn something new every day?
Choose one tiny goal, read 2 pages, watch one short tutorial, practice a small exercise, keep it light, keep it repeatable, and stack those small lessons over time. It compounds.
What are some biggest challenges people face when learning new skill?
Time is the biggest one. Also, motivation dipping, confusion without guidance, and overwhelm from too much information. That's where structure, accountability, and bite sized steps really help.
How can someone stay motivated to keep learning?
Link learning to a purpose. Like, I want this skill to do that project. Track small wins, celebrate those little wins, study with friends if you can, and mix fun with practice. And honestly, curiosity is fuel. If you stay curious, learning feels less like a chore and more like discovery.
Is it ever too late to learn something new? Why or why not?
No, it's never too late. Adults learn all the time. In fact, older learners often bring patience, focus, and better judgment. The brain still changes, still builds new connections. So if your reason is meaningful, age isn't a deal breaker.
How does reading books help lifelong learning?
Books give depth, they slow you down in a good way, build focus, expand vocabulary, and show context that quick posts miss. And if you combine books with practice or discussion, that knowledge tends to stick better.
Can learning improve self confidence and how?
Yes, when you master something new, even something small, you prove to yourself that growth is possible. That builds momentum. Over time, that momentum turns into confidence. You start trusting yourself to handle change and figure things out.
What are the most important skill people should learn for their future?
Let me check some current thinking on that. The most important skills for the future are adaptability, critical thinking, communication, digital literacy, and continuous learning itself. Add creativity, emotional intelligence, and ethical decision making, and you've got a toolkit that works across careers and lets you keep growing confidently.
How can parents encourage children to become lifelong learners?
By modeling curiosity themselves, asking questions, celebrating effort, not just results, giving kids choices in what they explore, and keeping reading, tinkering, and open conversations as normal family life. Curiosity is contagious, especially when kids see it in action.
What role do teachers play in inspiring lifelong learning?
Teachers light the spark when they show curiosity, patience, and real world examples. Students catch that energy. They make learning feel doable, not scary. And that positive experience sticks long after the bell rings.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start learning today?
Start right now, but keep it tiny. Pick one topic, find one short resource, set one small action for today. Keep it doable, show up again tomorrow. That's how lifelong learning actually begins.
What is your final message about lifelong learning in a fast changing world?
Stay curious. Change isn't slowing down, but with steady learning, you don't just keep up, you grow with it.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for sharing such valuable knowledge and practical advice.
You're welcome. Happy learning.
Today's discussion reminded us that learning should never stop every day. Every new skill, every new experience, and every lesson help us become better individual and prepares us for the future. I hope this interview was inspired everyone to continue learning, stay curious, and embrace change the confidence. Thank you to everyone for watching and supporting this interview. If you found this discussion helpful, please like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments so more people can benefit from it. Once again, I am Mubeen Tichingwala from Torbat Balochistan, a level 1 student at Rayan College. See you in the next interview with another interesting topic. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Allah Hafiz.
Well said. Allah Hafiz.